I just wanted to come back real quick, y'all, to let y'all know that as soon as I ended the stream, Shaylin took a big bite of her cookie, and she goes, "It tastes weird." I'm like, "What do you mean it tastes weird?" And she just handed it to me so I could taste it. It tastes like Play-Doh, y'all. Hey, Tupac.
You do?
It tastes like clay.
Where is it?
Like
Pool room.
it tastes like clay. They're pretty. They're really pretty. But they're so not for eating. They are so not for eating. Like, let me see it. One bite's hers and one bite's mine. What kid you know gonna stop eating a cookie? What kid you know just gonna stop eating a cookie?
I just said disgusting. Take some noodles or something.
They're real pretty, but they're so nasty. They're
Not
so nasty, Val.
tasting.
It tastes like clay, like Play-Doh. I mean, the frosting's okay. Yeah, the frosting is a
Rocket.
royal icing, so it's just, you know, hard sugar. But the cookie,
Yeah.
no ma'am. I'm glad I bought them some cupcakes
No.
today. I'm really happy I bought them cupcakes. Because they'd have been real sad that they didn't have a dessert. I just happened to grab those.
Let me see.
What did you think of the cookie?
It isn't taste good.
What's it taste like to you?
Like, no, tastes like hard Play-Doh.
Yeah.
What's it taste like to you, Shayla? What's it taste like to you, Shayla?
Play-Doh. Like some kind of
Who is this kid?
it's not mine.
If it says family on your screen. Okay.
What did it taste like?
Some
Okay, Shayla, so are you going to be a baby?
I'm sure
What did it taste like?
some kind of old dough.
Some kind of old dough. So I wasn't planning on it, but as soon as I ended the stream, she took a bite of the cookie and was like, "It tastes weird," and then gave it to me to taste. So I had to come back and let y'all know that the cookies that I was showing y'all that looked so good are not good. They're not good. They're really pretty. They're really pretty. But they're nasty. Nasty. Like Really nasty. I may just get some shellac and varnish these bad boys and keep them forever because they're not to be eaten. They're not to be eaten.
You have to tell her to move that.
Yeah, I'll tell her.
Okay.
I'm going to hope that it's just that location because, I mean, they have a lot of places. It's Cookies and Cupcakes by
I'm
Design.
here.
And we actually went to this place once before when Vance was here. We all went and we all got, did y'all get a cupcake or a cookie? We all got cupcakes, right?
Uh-huh.
And my cupcake wasn't good either.
Oh, good.
She says her cupcake was good. My cupcake wasn't good. I can't remember if he liked his cupcake or not. I kind of feel like he said something was lacking in his. But,
She came in.
so no. For that location, that's, no. Now, the cookie tastes like Play-Doh, but not as salty as Play-Doh. You know, Play-Doh is extremely salty. So, minus some of the salt, but still Play-Doh. It wasn't sweet. It wasn't buttery. I think it must be like a shortening base, maybe. It could possibly be like an old batch of shortening, which is what's giving it that funky taste.
I keep yelling, go out.
But it's a no. It's a big old no. And when you get a kid that only takes one bite, because this bite was mine, this bite was hers. You get a kid that takes one bite of a frosted cookie, you know there's a problem. Hey, Edward, you know there's a problem when a kid takes one bite of a frosted cookie and sits that bad boy down. This is like a half-pound cookie. This thing is heavy. Get off my toes. This thing is heavy. It's kind of bad. It's kind of. That's a shame, y'all. That's a shame. But they're beautiful. Like, you cannot say they're not pretty. They are really, really pretty. So, like, if you just wanted some pretty cookies, like that you would just keep forever and never eat. Hey, Julie. Like, I'm serious. I may go and get some shellac and shellac these cookies. Put the tissue back in there. And just keep them. See how pretty this was? They taste terrible, Julie. They taste like Play-Doh. Like lower salted Play-Doh. Like, it's not as salty as Play-Doh, but it just tastes like Play-Doh. Like, it's... Shaylin took a bite, and then she looked at me with a sad look on her face and had me take a bite because she said it tastes weird. And so this is my little bite, and this was her big bite because she just knew it was going to be a good cookie. So, you know, kid knows something's going to be good, they're going, So she took a big old bite. Yeah. That's actually something I would love to do, Edward, but I have to look into exactly how it all works in order to do so. My mom was saying that Oklahoma law is the same as Texas law. That's where she is. In Texas law, you can sell anything out of your home that doesn't have to be refrigerated. So I could sell cookies as long as they didn't have to go in the refrigerator. I could sell, you know, like pound cakes because they don't have to go in the fridge. I could sell bread. It just comes into putting frostings and stuff like that on things. If it's something that have to be in the fridge, then you can't do it. But I just have to look into Oklahoma law to see exactly how it is here, what you can and what you can't do. Because I did, when I was in Texas, I sold my cakes and pies. I did sell my cakes and pies when I was in Texas. But I have not done that since I've been here because I don't know exactly how all the laws and stuff are here, you know, and you got to make sure that you are completely legit. Everything is on the up and up before you start doing the thing, especially because I do YouTube and I have Facebook and, you know, I post something to sell something and then it's something that's against the rules. I could get in a lot of trouble. And I do have a food license and I do want to keep that. So I got to know all rules and regulations before I do it. You know what I mean? But if this is what cookies are tasting like that people are buying and spending a lot of money on, I know I could sell some good tasting cookies and make a little bit of something.
No.
Right? Because that's a shame. That's a shame to make something that pretty and it's terrible tasting. Like, Hey, Annette. And it's just a sugar cookie. It's not like it's some kind of complicated. It's a sugar cookie. It's flour, sugar, butter, eggs, and some vanilla. I mean, like, come on. Yeah, but when you get to the tamales and the full plates, technically those they aren't supposed to be selling unless they have an actual food license to sell from their home. And then when they have that, they're supposed to have a whole separate kitchen from their own in which they are doing the cooking. You are not supposed to cook hot food from your own personal kitchen that you're selling. You can do baked goods that you're going to package up and give to someone. But hot food, you are not supposed to sell out of your own personal kitchen. To have a separate kitchen. It can still be at your house, but it's got to be its own separate kitchen. Hey, Di, we're good. How are you? Yeah, a lot of them don't. But a lot of them don't stay open in the same spot very long. They move a lot. They move a lot. And they don't necessarily advertise. People just come. But yeah. I did when I was in East Texas. I sold cakes and pies around the holidays. And also where I worked, I used to bring my lunch every day. And people started seeing my lunches and started offering to buy lunch from me. So then I just started telling people what my menu was for the week, and people would put in orders, you know, if they wanted what I happened to be cooking. And I would bring, you know, dinner for everybody who requested food. Now, you know what people can do that's not counted as cooking in your kitchen? Barbecue outside. That's not your kitchen. That's a barbecue pit. You can do that. You can do barbecue. My dad actually got a food license and was like a certified barbecuer for Oklahoma. And if he had ever actually bothered to do it, he could have barbecued every single day and sold barbecue right there in his yard if he felt like it, if he wanted to. He never did it. He got the license, but he never did it. He never did it. But he could have. Anything he cooked on that pit, he could have sold. He could have done like I do, where I put my baked beans on the pit, put some corn on the pit. You could do a whole meal on the pit. You can even put a dessert on the pit, as long as it's in the pit. You should have been blue, Mark. What you mean? Oh, you know what? Pleco might not be blue. Pleco might not be blue. Yeah, Pleco might not be blue. But yeah, I am going to look into it. Definitely after tasting those cookies. Because I can make some actually, you know, good tasting cookies and decorate them bad boys and deliver them out to some people. Like, you can look at them and eat them too. Yeah. I'm going to look into it. I am going to look into it. Because I actually do stuff like this at work. I actually do stuff like this at work. You know how they have like the little designer cookie kits and stuff they sell at Christmas, Halloween, Easter, Valentine's. You know, sometimes I do those. Like I did the gingerbread house and I decorate the gingerbread house. I just sit there at my little cart and I decorate stuff, so I can do it. I can do these little designs and words and stuff. I can do that. Hey, Sagittarian.
Did you change your face?
Yeah.
Who is that?
You move. Do you see this? Move. Please. I can't see my phone.
They're cute, Annette, but they're nasty. They don't taste good. Hey, Maria. They are very, very cute, but they were not good at all. My daughter took one bite. My daughter took one bite, and she's like, it tastes funny. So then I took this little bite, and it does taste funny. It tastes like clay.
Put me down.
So then we started just talking about, I could do this. I could make some cookies that actually taste good and decorate them and sell them. Aw, I'm so sorry, Di. They don't taste stale. They just taste bad. It's like there's no flavoring in the dough. Like it's just dough. Like it tastes like Play-Doh. Like it kind of tastes like maybe the shortening could have been off a little bit. And then there's just no flavor to the, like there's no sugary, there's no buttery. It's like she made them with shortening and didn't put any vanilla in there. Like it's just not good. It's just dough. It literally just seems like it's just shortening and dough mixed together. Whereas it should have been, you know, butter, flour, sugar, egg, vanilla. That grease that comes in a can, that white grease that comes in a can.
Oh, okay. I thought that it makes you go short.
No, the grease is like when I make pie crust, that stuff, that Crisco can that I buy. That's shortening. But yeah, it's not good.
Why are you dressing up just like me?
Because I want to be your son so everybody knows. This does not look exactly like you.
It literally tastes like uncooked flour. Uncooked flour. Shortening and a little sugar. That's what it tastes like. Tastes like raw flour. It's like maybe the batch didn't get mixed up well enough. And then it got baked and there's like patches of uncooked flour in it or something. Something went wrong for real. Something definitely had to have gone wrong. It's just so not good.
1 second round. There we go.
It's not good at all. Hey, it's B. But yeah, they're beautiful, but they're not for eating. Definitely not for eating.
Wait 1 second round. Be right back.
But I'm glad I bought the kids cupcakes, like I said. Yeah. So that was all I wanted, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and close this. Like I said earlier, I'm tired and I'm still hurting. So I'm going to rub some more stuff on my neck and my shoulder and my back. And just chill out. See who's streaming. See who's doing what. Catch up on stuff I missed from the weekend. I can't take a nap. It's too late already. I got to wait till bedtime and just go to bed. But I'm going to see who's streaming, catch up on stuff that I mixed, because I did miss everybody on Friday and Saturday because we drove Friday and then we got up and we went to the thing and then I drove again. So I didn't get to see anybody, anything. So yeah. Go catch up on all the videos that I missed and I will see y'all tomorrow. Still not sure what we're going to have. I know Tosh tagged us in a baked potato thing. I think DC and Lisa tagged us in something. I gotta go look. I feel like she said she tagged us in something. I gotta go look and see what my tags are that I've received. Because maybe tomorrow we'll do whatever we're tagged for. We'll see. But yeah, see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, I think they did. I don't know if it was the condiments thing or if it's something else. I gotta go look. I know Tosh did for baked potato, a loaded baked potato. But I gotta go see what the DC thing was. And I know Lisa Michelle tagged me in something. I gotta go check on hers too. Because I saw that pop up on IG. So I gotta go see what that was. Yeah. So I gotta go catch up, figure out what it was. Deborah, it takes so long to upload videos. That's why most of mine are live. Because I get so frustrated. My last video, the chicken ASMR, that took me 3 days to upload. 3 days. It kept getting almost to the end, and then it would stop. And then I had to start it again and get almost to the end, and it would stop. And it kept doing that. Like it started when it was like at 89%. So then it would stop at 89, turn the thing off, I turn it back on. It'll get back up to 89, and then it go to like 92, and then turn itself off. And I had to just keep doing that with it inching toward the end each time. That's what frustrates me so much about uploading. But they say it's easier when you have a Mac, because my phone is an Apple, but my computer's a Dell. I have a Microsoft computer. And so in order for it to move from iPhone to Windows, like it does some kind of conversion or whatever, and that takes a long time. So I have my aunt's MacBook from before she passed. If I can figure out how to wipe that so that I can sign in under my own name and be able to update and stuff, I could use that and see if maybe that is actually faster, just going from an Apple to an Apple. Because you can supposedly just like make it, it's like an instant transfer because it's the same account or whatever.
Can I have a sister, please, please, please?
But yeah.
Yay, sissy.
That's the part that takes a long time, Deborah. And if you're uploading it from your phone, you got to make sure that phone doesn't ring. You got to make sure some kind of text or something doesn't come through that interrupts it. Because every time anything pops up, it stops it. Like, it's so frustrating. It really is. I try to do it overnight. Like when I get ready to go to bed, that's when I'll hit upload. And then hope, by morning time, it's done. Hey, Mozo. But yeah, uploading does drive me crazy. And and when you upload, it also has to be under, was it 13 minutes or 12 minutes? You have to make sure that it's exact amount for an upload. Because although you can post as long video as you want to upload, it can only be so big. It can only be so many minutes. Hey, Post Jack. So that's the other thing. Trying to make sure you can you edit it down to the exact smallest amount that you can have or whatever. Yeah, it has to, it's like a certain amount of minutes that it can't be more than to upload. I think it's 13. Thank you, Post Jack. I think it's 13 minutes. That's what I want to say it is. I think it's like 13. Because if it's more than that, she'll get in there and start uploading and it'll get all day and you think it's going to be done. And it'll say, file too long. I like to cook anything. I like cooking all food. My favorite type of food personally to eat would be Asian food. So I guess, you know, maybe that'll be my favorite to cook. Although it takes a while for most Asian food. That's my favorite food type of cuisine is Asian food. But I like cooking anything. Yep, I am one of his OG mods. I'm one of Cho's OG mods. I've been with Cho since he had 230 subs. He's live right now? Yeah, I figured he was. I figured he was. Because I jumped back on here just to tell people how the cookies tasted because I was showing them off on my last stream. But, yeah. I'm going to get off of here, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow with whatever I decide to do. After I see what all my challenges are that I've been tagged on. So, yeah. I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for coming. Thumbs it up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And y'all come back now, yeah?